So, a blessing in disguise. I was reflecting on this quite a lot over the past week, and I thought about 2012, and I got an acceptance letter from the University of Cambridge to begin my postgraduate certificate in education, PGCE, and to train for 2 years to be a primary school teacher in the UK. Super psyched. This is like the best course in the UK, and I was going to actually like earn some money for the first time and have a proper job and be skilled. A few months down the line, I was completely overwhelmed, completely stressed, going out of my mind, not sleeping enough, couldn't hack it, the workload was way too intense. I was getting very bad feedback from the teachers who were observing me teach lessons. And one day I was observing a lesson at the back of the class, and I just got up and left and walked around kind of in a daze. And eventually I came back, and the teacher, the classroom teacher, my mentor, was there and said, "Jeff, can we have a quiet word together?" And I said, "Yep." We went into a small quiet room, and I completely broke down. I was a complete wreck. I was sobbing loudly, and I wasn't expecting it to happen, but I just completely snapped. And she'd seen it all before and was, sort of got me to calm down and reassured me. And we had a discussion, and she said, "Look, I can help you get through this placement, and I can help you get on to the next one. I know what you need to do, but it's gonna get harder. If this is how you're reacting after the end of the second placement, the third placement is much, much more intense. And then after that, you will have to spend a year training in a primary school, and it's going to be way harder, like 10 times harder than what you're experiencing at the moment." And she said, "Do you really want to do this?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm going to work harder, I'm going to focus more, I'm going to do my best, I'm going to do the work, I'm going to make it happen, be better, and keep on working through it." And I was having some discussions with the faculty leaders who were saying, basically, they were suggesting that I quit, because if I stayed on, I was on a trajectory to fail, and then that would look much worse on my record than if I just quit. So I had to keep doing the placement, keep trying, and spent a month kind of thinking about it, chatting with people about it. And in the end, I decided to quit. And that was it. That was not an easy decision. Of course, there's my own pride, there was my own ambition, but it was also, the course itself cost thousands of pounds, which I wasn't going to get back. The course itself, which I had to pay all of, plus all of the accommodation that I'd spent, and I got nothing in return. And I was giving up a job, so a huge stake, and my own pride. But I was thinking about this week for the story, and I was thinking about one particular discussion that we had, which with the faculty leaders, and they said, "Jeff, when was the last time you failed at something?" And the truth was, I'd done really well. I just completed 3 years at Cambridge. I got a 2-1 in theology and religious studies, which, yes, it's fine, it's a joke degree, but all the same, super happy. I got a 2-1 in every single module across all 3 years. I got a first in Greek. And on top of that, I'd also been doing loads of student drama stuff. We'd taken a couple of shows up to the Edinburgh Fringe. They'd done well. And, I was also awarded the prize for contribution to college life. I was also awarded the music prize for my college. So by all stretches, I'd been very successful. I was a music scholar at my school. So everything was going really well. And actually, I couldn't quite remember a time when I had failed. And actually, I think, yeah, of course, there are many blessings that came from quitting this course. I managed to get a job quite quickly as a tour guide, which I'd done before. I worked for big bus tours in London. I loved that. Part-time, I then got into tutoring, which a lot of my friends have done. I love that job, and that's what I'm doing in Hong Kong now, and it's really great. I've been able to travel all over the place and teach kids, so amazing. But I actually think maybe those are blessings in themselves. I think that a really important blessing is failing, because I'm a tutor now, and I've got to teach my kids who actually they've got a blank piece of paper and then they don't know what to write, or they've got some maths, they don't know how to do it. And how can I tutor them unless I've been in that position, that clueless position where I know at the end of this I'm going to get some negative feedback, or I'm just not getting it. I've been through that. I know what that's like, and it's that failure which has made me a better person and a better tutor. Thanks.